So, it has been a while since we've last seen each other. I haven't made a vlog in a very, very, very long time. I was looking back at my YouTube, I'm like, damn, Ryan, all you have is like training videos and like guide videos, but like, where's you? Where's the raw documentation of you and your life and stuff like that? And I decided I was just gonna pick up the camera today, even though, you know, don't exactly want to do this because it just feels, I do want to do this, but in a way like I'm going through a really strange time in life, which you will discover by the end of this video. Probably from the title you understand what I'm doing here, and I'm going to share with you at the end why I'm doing this, you know, but life has just been a little bit strange. I don't feel like really Ryan at the moment. I feel like a specific part of Ryan, but not like my full true Ryan, if that makes sense. You know, it's like you got different personalities, you got different kind of people of you that comes out at specific times depending on like what kind of needs to come out of you. And I just feel like here, this place Miami doesn't really bring out that full spectrum of that creative Ryan. It brings out that I can sit down and work super hard type of Ryan, which is beneficial 100%. I mean, after this clip, I'm gonna sit down at my desk for 4 hours and I'm gonna love it, right? But there's other things I love as well, which is creating content like this, which I don't know, in a place like Miami, just I don't really love for some reason. I'm not super creative out here. Another thing too is like I've never made a video about this penthouse really. I did kind of show it in my content strategy guide. It's titled like $500,000 content strategy, but I never made an exact video just even vlogging me moving in here. That's part of the reason why we're gonna be talking about what the video's titled at the very end, but let me show you a little bit around, show you what's been going on. Alright boys, so we just showered up, got nice and clean. A little bit of a messy hair day, let me tell you that. But I'm gonna show you around the place now. I mean, I showed some of you guys, if you watched that video, in one of my videos, it was called like my $550,000 content strategy guide or some bullshit like that. But probably not everyone saw it. And I just haven't done an apartment tour. I didn't do one for the first apartment, and I didn't do one for this one really, like no specific video. So I guess the apartment tour will be in the video titled Moving Out of Miami. Quite interesting, right? I guess you'll get to learn more at the end, maybe why that is. But I'm in my bathroom right now. Here's the master bathroom. It's pretty sick, man. You know, 3 shower heads. It's great. Got a nice view out here. There's a helicopter going by. I don't know if you can see that. But beautiful view, man. Really love the bathroom. Like, I love getting ready every single day. Not much is going on here. We got the little potty thing right up in there. God damn, dude. Yo, if you got hair like me, you understand. Like that you gotta blow dry and stuff to make it look good. Is what it is. But come out here. Here's my bedroom. Very plain. Amazon thing. Amazon whatever thing. One pillow. Because they're silk. I ordered like all silk stuff and it just fucking flies off the moment you lay in bed. So I just have one pillow now. Dresser. Got the closets up in here. I love this closet, man. The walk-in. It's super sweet. Super organized. Somewhat, to a certain extent. But that's the bedroom. Not really decorated at all. That's back there. It's not my stuff, really. Then we have, you know, where you come in. Little place where we throw some paper towels and stuff like that. You know, then we got the, what's the words for all these things? Couch over here. This couch is nice. Before I had this one, just this one back over here. Like that bad boy from Amazon, but this one is like from, I don't know, some like specific website. It was like 2,000. That's so sweet, man. Oh, it's so comfy. I'm gonna keep this couch with me forever. I love it. Little whatever you want to call it right here. Here's the kitchen. Everything about the kitchen is absolutely amazing besides the fact that it doesn't have a filtered water spout. So I was drinking out of the tap water for a while. I was like, fuck it, let's do it. It can't be that bad, right? They probably filter it. I'm not shitting you, bro. Everything in my body went dry. Like my hands were going dry, my lips were going dry. I felt weird. So I call the Miami water gay water. It's probably turned me gay and fucking dry. It's weird shit. Whole complicated fucking oven and shit like that, but you know. Here's the boy fridge. Pretty sick, right? Yeah, that's about it. That's going on in there. And then here's my desk right in the slap dab middle. Just boom, right there. Because that view right there, that sells. So maybe I get one of you guys on the little camera right there and then just rip you off, you know what I'm saying? No. And we got the whiteboard, but that's about it. And big old balcony. So that's the tour of the apartment. Probably the last you'll see of it. Now I'm gonna drink an energy drink because typically I drink more caffeine right around this time once again. And then we're going to sit on the couch for a while, and I'm going to be pretty much just going through and making sure that this, make sure there's no one out here. I walked out here once while vlogging, and there was neighbors, and I was like, yo, what's up? And then I walked back in, and then they were like, are you a vlogger or something? You walked outside once, and I was like, oh no. But yeah, I'm gonna sit on the couch, and I'm going to pretty much be kind of like copywriting, going over like this. I have this 40-page document at the moment, which is like everything compiled together for a beginner to sign their first fitness coaching client. Like a step-by-step worksheet is the best way to put it, condensed down. And so I got to go through and just copyright it, make sure like the grammar's right, everything looks right, and it's actually like flowing together and makes sense. Copyright all of that, and then got a couple other calls. Got to hit the gym, of course, and then picking up special someone later from the airport. Hopefully the airports are working, man. The airport's been acting weird. The economy's weird, man. I don't know what's going on. It's fucking strange. But while I work, let me actually talk to you what it's like running a mentorship business. I thought that would be interesting to let you guys in on. It's like, what's it like to run a mentorship business? Because like there's not many people who actually run one. I can think of maybe, so there's a lot of mentors out there, but they're like people who do ads and stuff like that. There's like less than 10 people who are like, it sounds weird because I'm applying this on myself, like real influencers who built a real coaching business and then are able to scale real coaching businesses as well. So it's a little bit different. I feel special, actually. It's kind of cool. Let me talk to you what that's like. Well, that entire clip didn't record. I just talked for like 20 minutes on what it's like running a mentorship business. But I guess we got to talk about it again because I do want to share it with you guys. I do want to share it with you. I'm about to sit down for like the next 2 hours until I have this client call to, like I said, refine this ebook I'm working on. But yeah, let's talk about what it's like running a mentorship business in case you're like curious, or you know, maybe you're like, I'm going to get into it one day. I'm going to scale my own coaching business and help out others. You know, it's definitely a lot, man. It really is a lot. I will tell you that. I'll tell you what I love about it most. I love the intricacy of the problems you get to solve being a mentor. It's the biggest thing. Part of the reason I moved on, not completely moved on, I still train fitness coaching clients, but part of the reason I went all in on mentorship was simply just because like I felt like I can get 99% of people in this world, besides like high-level bodybuilders, an amazing client transformation, you know? And it was just getting super easy, and then also dealing with the problems of like, hey bro, what's your macros? I'm like, bro, I fucking solved that shit 4 years ago. I want to talk about the things I'm solving right now. I just kind of got sick of that. So I was like, let me start solving higher level problems. Something I wanted to do. You know, the coaching business for me has always been helping people who are like 6 months behind me. So I was like, all right, that fitness, way months behind me. I'm going to start helping people out with this. And so that's the biggest thing about it. It's like, it's cool the problems you get to solve. I mean, we're solving social media stuff, we're solving funnel stuff, we're solving offer stuff, We're solving lead gen stuff. We're solving sales stuff, business stuff, transforming client stuff. Like, there's a lot of intricacies to it, and that's what I love most about it. Because once you really get good at something, that passion you have for it it's not as there as like it used to be, you know? And so, like, big reason I got into coaching and like business was just because like I was like, dude, I know all this shit that would help people out, and I gotta help people out with it. I gotta prove I know it. You know, it was like after I made my transformation, it was like so profound. I was like, I have to help out other people make this. And then once I learned how to do everything with social media and make money and move, I was like, I need to help other people do this. And that's one thing about it, is like I'm super passionate about it. And let's go on the flip side of the side of it that isn't super enjoyable is the best way to put it. Because it's so complicated, it can be really hard sometimes, right? It's like when it comes to fitness, like you have to not want to get in shape to not get in shape having a coach. Like literally. You have to not want to get in shape. And I have dealt with those people before, like one or two that come to mind. It was like these motherfuckers like had everything for 6 months and just made no progress. They simply just didn't want it. But most people, it's so easy to get a result in there. When it comes to something like this, it's a little bit harder. And I'm somebody who cares like very deeply. So like I'll be up late at night rolling around thinking about like these 5 specific people who maybe are struggling a bit with it, and they'll just keep me up. I'm thinking, I'm stressing. And that's one part about it. It's since the client success is a little bit harder with people, right? Because you do have to naturally be a little bit more creative, you know, because you're doing social media, you're doing all these intricate things. You have to be a little bit more creative. It's a little bit harder, you know, and that's definitely it's definitely a downside to it. Right? It can consume a lot of your life. But I love it. You know, I really do. And here's also the hardest part about it is when it comes to fitness, it's just like you can give somebody a meal plan, you can give somebody a training program, you can give them like a routine, and it's pretty simple for them to follow. They just have to look at it and do that, right? When it comes to this, not only do you have to give the plan, but you have to help the person actually understand the psychology or the reasoning actually behind it. Right, because let's just say, okay, I write a social media plan. This is your top, your middle, your bottom of funnel. These are the series and blah, blah, blah. It's like we can write that out, but if they don't understand what must go into the content, how they must speak, the psychology that really goes into it all, it doesn't pan out the same. And so like that's also the really hard part about it is like you not only have to teach, but you really, really, really on a deep level have to teach. Like, yeah. But the benefit to that is like you learn so much while doing it. I love this quote. It's like if one teaches, 2 learns. And so it's like I've known all these things, but as I put it together for other people, I learn even more and more and more, which is like really the coolest part about it. And it's made me even better without even doing much more. Like now that I'm more focused on other people's social media and business and stuff like that, without actually focusing on mine, in a way it's made me better at it. And how you can actually like use that is like if there is something you know, start teaching it, even if it's just for free. Like start teaching it. Like I became so much better at fitness stuff, bodybuilding, when I started to teach it. All right, I knew how to follow my coach's plan. I understood it a little, but as I was teaching others, I learned so much more, and it made me such a better bodybuilder. That's why, you know, the first time around, my first prep, I did all right. My second time around, I did pretty fucking good, man. I went from 8th place to 2nd place. Now we gotta get first, of course. But I moved up a whole lot just because I dealt with, 30 people, 40 people within that timeline. And I learned so much through that. So always teach what you know, even if it's just in a YouTube video like this, because you'll understand it so much deeper. It's all around. I love this. I'll do it forever. And yeah, it's pretty fucking fun to run, I will tell you that. But it's also insanity. So we're gonna get to work. I gotta copyright this ebook. Just had to shut down a couple of haters over on the socials on the TikTok. I was going through the post I made where I'm like moving out of Miami. Well, boys, the time is here. And they're like, that's not a penthouse. All the money's drying up. It's so funny, man. It's so funny. Oh Lord. And I look at these guys and they got no social media and they're just like, I don't get where people find the energy just to like hate. And it's not like the worst day. It's not terrible, but like, dude, once you do it, and maybe you've done it, but once you like work so hard for something and you give your all to it, and then people are like, oh, it's not good enough, or oh, you're lying about it, it's just annoying. It's annoying, man. And it's just like crabs. That's what I call them. They're like crabs in the bucket. They're just trying to pull you back down. So just had to upload a couple of videos talking about, showing the actual penthouse floor, bringing them through it. Just to shut them down, man, But if you aren't getting hate, man, you aren't doing things right. I will tell you that. If people aren't hating, you aren't doing things right, because people only hate when you accomplish something that they don't believe that they can personally accomplish. So they would rather hate and say that it's fake or whatever, say that you cheated to get there, rather than actually believe inside of themselves. That's what I've realized. So they can hate whatever. They can say the money's drying up. Don't care. Okay, it doesn't matter. No, it doesn't matter to me. I'm making this move out of literally just going through a great awakening of like, where is this going to lead me in 10 years? And this is something interesting that my business partner, he hired a mindset mentor recently. He paid like $15K for him. He's like a really smart guy. And one thing we were talking about last night is like, visualize where you're going to be in 10 years from now and just start aligning yourself with that person today. It's like, if you don't see yourself living the current life you're living in 10 years from now, then change that, start making that change now. And I'm like, yeah, I don't see myself living in Miami in 10 years. I don't even see myself living here in 1 year. I see myself with a massive investment portfolio, first off, a couple of cool cars, a house one day, like a house I actually own, right? So I'm like, well, how am I out of alignment with this at the moment? Well, I'm spending all my money on just a rental, that's what apartment is. When of course, I still have to rent, but I might as well, I don't have to pay all this. I might as well take maybe, let's say, I don't know, go get something that's maybe 4, 5, 6 grand. I don't know, probably like 5, let's say. I'll take the other 5 and go put it in, a savings account to buy a house one day, or I'll put it in put it in Bitcoin. I don't know. Just any place where it actually compounds and it doesn't just go off into thin air is the best way to put it, right? Like, that's how you build wealth. Men build wealth, boys just try to look rich. And I'm trying to become a man, So, and at the end of the day, for like the business I run, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. A lot of people think, in order to sell some type of mentorship and sell fitness coaching, or even just be an influencer, you need flashy lifestyle. Like, in a way, you need an aesthetic lifestyle, you do, right? But what really matters is just who you are. That's the most important thing. That's why people love your stuff. If you watch me, you probably love me for me. You wouldn't care if I was living at home, or if I was living in Thailand, or if I'm living in Miami. It doesn't matter to you. You're just watching me for me, and people are going to watch you for the same reason. They're going to watch you for you, not because of the life you exactly live is the best way to put it. Of course, that adds to it, but it doesn't make it. It's the biggest thing. And that's what I realized. And I even thought maybe it's taken a little bit away from my creativity and also my brand as well, which sounds very contrary. But why I originally started this and what I'm doing right now is a little bit out of alignment, is the best way to put it. It's somewhat in alignment, but not exactly. So that's the realization I came to. And I'm like, I'm 22, man. I'm about to be 23 this year. By 23 or 24, I'd love to own a house. By 25, I'd love to have a big old portfolio full of fucking cash. It's the smart way to play the game. So let's start fucking running that way. You know what I'm saying? But fuck those haters. Fuck them. Don't matter. What matters is who wins at the end of the game, not who looks like they're winning. Who wins at the end of the game. So, back to work. So you I'd say 75% of your videos are stuck in the 1,000 view range, man. Mm-hmm. Which is not doing the best. And typically what that means is just hey, we already have a whole bunch of this shit out here. We don't need another. That's what the algorithm's kind of saying. It's either A, this content's already been made, it's not interesting, or B, it's just terribly put together. Now, I don't think your content's terribly put together. I think you have a really good creative eye. When I look at it, it's imagine, just look at this, right? Spectrum, right? This is in the middle, everyone's fine with it. This over here, this is right-wing territory. This is left-wing territory. Think about it like that, right? The farther you can stretch one way, the more controversial you are, the more you actually stick out. It's how far can you go, how far can you stand away from the norm? Because then you'll scroll stop. Everyone's scrolling, boom, you say something different, that's when they scroll stop. Right? Mm-hmm. The only way to do that is to be far away from what everyone's, okay with what they've heard, et cetera, and just be completely different. You know, because I'm looking through it and there's like, I can't find anything that's like, oh, this is extremely different, right? We're coming off cycle, boys. Ted's coming on cycle.
Yeah.
Nah, with all the moving and all the traveling, we gotta come off for a little. I've never rinsed the body longer than 6 weeks before. So like, that's just being on TRT, so far the hairline's been holding good, but I think I'm about to look really handsome after a couple weeks of being off, which will be great. Got the Corvette. Yes. Don't have to sell my cars. Crazy shit's been going on in the info space, bro. It's crazy. I'm about to get all of your going broke allegations. Ready for those ones?
Oh yeah.
Until we pop out with a new car in a couple months. Let's go hit chest. You ready? Woo, that thing is loud. This thing's sick. All right, quick stop at GNC and Publix. I picked up some pre-workout. My go-to is Axe and Sledge. Shit's great intake. And then some Demo Day, which is like an intro workout. Grabbed the lady a card. It's her birthday tomorrow. Got my girl flying from North Carolina down here. Right now, actually. Gonna get her after the workout, and then we got some flowers. Some beautiful flowers, some simple gifts. Definitely gotta figure out a cake and a full fucking dinner now and shit like that, but you know, do that shit last second, why not? Operate like a typical guy. Okay, let's go crush chest.
It's like a whole different world.
Buddha bless this baby.
Yeah, Saint Laurent mash, yeah. Pull up with a broom, do a street sweep. Shit did it to CC. Swag on repeat. Day by the day. Count that bag on the low. Count that bag on the flow. Stack it up till you get more. Stack it up till it get more. Stack it up till it get more. Stack it up till it get more. Ain't giving out no freebies.
My fucking back cramp.
Swipe with a digital CC. Come get high my TP. Take them bars, no 3G, yeah. Live fast, live like VZ. Pull a drop in my sweetie. X-rated, no PG. Yo, ex nigga on creepy. She don't wanna keep him. She fucking and leave him. She hope I hit her. She hope I beep her. She want me to get her a bag, a house, or maybe a beamer. I might say some shit out my mouth, but still won't leave her. I might say some shit in my mouth, come up here illegal. I done did some shit in my life, riding in that Regal. Go Mel Gibson, Danny Glover, that shit lethal. Can't live backwards, live life, that shit evil. Massive grudge.
Workout done. How's your pump?
That was the nuttiest chest pump I ever got, bro.
Dude, you say that every single time. I guess all the workouts are great with what's going on right now, eh? One thing I will miss when I move out of Miami is it feeling completely normal to be a weirdo in public. There's a whole bunch of weirdos in public. I mean, I'm telling you, you got chicks with lips that look like ducks. You know.
What was that exercise, bro?
Oh yeah.
Was it abs?
Yeah. You guys ever know the guys who be at the gym doing fucking weird ass ab exercises on like the cables? I was walking because I thought we had two cables. I was trying to do chest flies. Look around the corner and this guy's doing some fucking weird ass crunching thing. Looking like he's almost trying to suck his own meat. And I'm like, you fucking serious? And Ted just burst out laughing. Like, seriously, you gotta be doing that weird shit there? Like, there's an ab machine made for a reason. You don't get to get that creative. Dude, optimal trainers piss me off. Like, they just think... Well, like, yeah, well, no. Like, they be trying to optimize shit to get the same exact result. It's like, you don't need a PhD to train, bro. Literally, like, my coach told me and brought me on, and he was like, just fucking lift heavy. I'll send you a workout program, but I don't really care. Just lift heavy. And he's a pro, so. Just lift fucking heavy shit, eat right. And according to Ari, include sneaking in, sneaking the steps, sneaking the cheat meals here and there, and you're good. I will tell you what, there's nothing better than driving a badass car to the gym. Like, it makes life complete. It's really all you need. Be on test, to be jacked, to make a pretty fucking nice amount of money and drive a dope car to the gym. Oh, I feel like Mike Malak with his burgers. So Smash Bros.
Trash in the fucking food bag.
Well, I had to put somewhere, but Smash Bros. I don't know if I've shown you guys on YouTube this. I've recorded a lot of like vlog material, never put it together. Like I recorded when Ari was out here. I recorded in Houston. I don't know. I just don't like my vlogs, I guess. If you're ever like insecure about your content, like my life isn't cool, trust me, I feel the same. I feel exactly the same. I have talks with my clients all the time. I hype them up, but I got nobody to hype me up. So we got burgers though. Well, you're not really gonna care, but we got 3. These are all cooked in beef tallow from Smash Bros. Let me actually open one up right here. Maybe I'll find mine. So, yes, that's a double. Check that bitch out. Yeah, what do we got right here? This is a double OG smash, it appears.
That good?
Wow. If you're ever in Miami, Biscayne Ave, Smash Rolls, best burger place around. It's absolutely amazing. And then we got the birthday girl here. Oh, this is Michaela. You may see her around more. We'll see. She says she's flying home already. But it's her birthday tomorrow, so you'll see more of her.
No.
Yes. Yes. Good morning. Wake up. Wake up. Happy birthday. Text me. You sad?
Yeah.
I'm gonna make it happy. Happy, happy, happy. Get you something. Alright boys, as you see, we are on the little DJI Osmos thing right here because I can't seem to carry a big camera around with me and vlog everything that we're doing. It's been all day. The last clip you saw was this morning when Miss Michaela got some flowers. And then since then, we have gone to a cool studio, recorded some cool stuff. So that's what we went and did. It was pretty cool. I want to bring you guys along, but I just haven't been using this thing right here because I can never figure out how to like color grade it. And so I throw all the footage away, but I just found like a YouTube video. So hopefully you're actually watching this footage. That means I figured out how to make it look right. And then we had, me and Ted had like a 2-hour call with our guy Elfie. You know, we've been doing well with him. He's been around like that consistent 11 to 15K per month with his coaching business. And we had a whole long call just talking about what it will take to get to that next level, some good mindset stuff. Now it's like 6 o'clock, ate some Paravita, and we're about to go get ready, go to the mall just to kind of go around, maybe try to get my necklace fixed. This thing actually snapped earlier. It's about time though, this thing is old. If you guys know me, you know I got this necklace right here that I'm always wearing this. But it kind of snapped this morning. Makes sense, it's like 4 or 5 years old and it's been through a lot. So either try to get it fixed or maybe just upgrade it, I'm not sure. And then dinner later. But I like this thing, I can start using this more. Let me know, comments below, if I should vlog more, because I definitely will vlog more with this thing. Because my big old camera over here, it's not comfortable to bring around with you. And it's like, I understand how to record on it and edit it, because the color grading doesn't need to be happen, but like this thing, you gotta color grade it and stuff. But well, and then right now there's a whole bunch of weird stuff going on with the flights and stuff like the FAA, so we're going to Austin tomorrow to go check out places. I'll bring you guys along with, if we actually do go. We're gonna go at like 9 a.m., but flight got canceled, so now we're going at 4:50 p.m., I guess. Possibly, I'm a little scared to go, but we're gonna make it happen either way. Go check out Austin a little bit. and some other spots over the next couple weeks to find a spot to move to. You know, I hear a lot of good things and a lot of bad things about every single place, so not really sure. Gotta check it out myself, see what it's like. So bring you guys along with that, but let's go to the mall. All right, we at Brickell Mall, boys. We're shopping around right now. A little bit for myself, a little bit for Michaela. We gotta find her something for her birthday. All right, boys, I found myself into the Aloe store, which I used to call a gay brand. But I do need some black shorts, so let's try it on. You know what? I wasn't sure about these because they're 7-inch inseam, but they feel really good. A different type of fabric, and they fit perfect. Let's see. So look at those veins coming through. Holy shit. Yeah. Those are really good. Guys, we just got home. Not doing good.
He's dying.
I'm dying, I think. Something's wrong with my blood pressure. I think it's a bit low. I took a Telmisartan and... Oh, it feels great. I took a Telmisartan and a Cialis and going to the mall.
Thanks for the donation.
It was not good. I got a couple things, but then I was trying to find something for Miss Michaela. My brain just went numb.
I'm gonna get you things.
Oh, come out. Let's go. Let's show 'em. Oh, I just feel fucking strange. Yeah, dude. I think I almost passed out the mall. So, I got myself stuff. Sadly, I didn't get Michaela stuff yet.
I'm too indecisive. It's my fault.
She was a little indecisive. Really, there was nothing, like, we were like, that's it. And I think I have some better ideas that aren't at the mall.
Uh-oh.
Definitely some more peptides.
Perfect.
Yeah. First thing we got, though, was a new wallet. Because I had this really thick wallet before, which is alright. But, you know, sliding this thing in and out your pocket all the time is kind of annoying, so a thinner one. And then some Aloe shorts, which I need black shorts. I've outgrown mine or torn mine. But Ryan's not doing too hot. Something's off. So I'm gonna go lay down for a while. Okay, it's 2 hours later. Ryan took a little bit of a lay down. I'm feeling a little bit better, but still pretty cooked. Pretty big headache. But it's time for dinner. I gotta do something nice for the lady. It's her big old birthday. Yeah, you get yourself a nice wine glass too.
Really?
Duh.
Okay.
Duh.
I guess.
Anyways, you wanna show them it? This is her dress that she got specially for today. Are you ready? You ready?
Sure.
Looks pretty good. Ooh. Start from the toes up.
Get away from
Oh.
my feet.
I was gonna go from the toes up.
No toes.
Show them it all.
No, not for free.
Well, I was gonna show them all of it. Okay, do a spin. Yes, looks good. And then me. Oh. Here. We got the stoppers on. Pants that kind of fit. And just a shirt. I have a nice dress shirt. One of them's too loose, the other one's too tight. And I'm not shitting you, it takes a crew to get it off me. I don't think Michaela would be able to rip it off me, so I'm not gonna put it on.
Don't underestimate
I'm
me.
telling you.
Well.
So, I don't want to get stuck in it. Oh, I need a new chain. Next thing I want is like a Cuban diamond choker. So, yeah.
Nice.
I need you guys to buy my course so I can buy that.
Please, I beg.
Let's go to dinner. I'm hungry. We're here at Earl's. This place is sick. What do you think? It's nice here. I'll show you around real quick. Hold on. Okay, first tip is a legal girl. She's never drank alcohol before. At the age of 21.
This vino is really good.
I'll try a little. I just gotta try a sip. No more than that though. Gotta taste it.
Yeah.
I definitely like the white better than the red.
The red's more bitter. This one's sweeter.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
a girl.
The white is
I
definitely
love-
way better than red. Oh, not to mention, they got the Saratoga water, the Ashton Hall water, which is honestly great. And the menu here, it's fire. They have like a lot of options and some really good options. We got the food, check this shit out, boys. Yes, beautiful steak right there. We got some tacos over there for the lady. Looking beautiful. Hopefully you guys can see this, but let's see how this tastes. Yeah, nice and tender, nice and tender. Let's see. That is really good. Holy shit. Banging. Make a wish. You got a wish?
Thank you.
That's a good light. Cheesecake for dessert. Yeah. Place rocks. Place really rocks. Good morning. What's today?
Morning?
Afternoon. It's Friday, right?
Yes.
It's Friday. We're supposed to be flying to Austin today, but the flight got delayed again, so we can't make the connection, so we had to cancel. So we may fly later, we may not, I don't know. But it's time to go hit the gym and get a pump on. It's a beautiful day out. I need to go tanning. I'm feeling pale. Go maybe sit outside all day and be a hippie and stare at the sun. But either we'll be in Austin tonight or we'll be in Miami, I don't know. With all this flight shit going on. I already got the Airbnb and everything booked. And like houses to go check out set up, but I don't want to like buy another flight and then have it just get canceled once again or delayed, but may do it.
Sipping out the in my body, I was hoping you were salty when you saw me.
It's the best type of day possible. I rarely have these types of days. I get a lot of sleep. Got no calls on the calendar. Only had one. Now I have no calls, so I can do whatever I want with my day. It's nice out. Got nothing to do, and I just love that shit. You know. But then when you get nothing to do, then you want something to do. But it's nice to have those days where you can just fucking go to the gym for 3 hours. That's what I want to do right now. Go to the gym for 3 hours, drive my cool car for 3 hours, and be outside for 3 hours. Like that right now is what I want to do. And that feels great. That's freedom. But you need to be disciplined in order to have freedom. Traffic in Miami sucks though. I want to get the fuck out of here. I want to have like a long road. Ladies and gentlemen, we are clearly at the gym getting big, getting pumped. At least I'm trying to get big once again. I lost a little bit of weight this week, so I gotta put it back on. Do some overhead press to start off the shoulder workout. We got top set going in, 2 plates. Shooting for 6 reps. Probably we'll get 4 or 5. We'll see. Feeling a bit heavy today. But I'll bring you guys along through the top sets because like, that's what's most exciting, right? Top sets. You gotta hype yourself up. Get some adrenaline pumping. I don't want to kill him. Let's do this. Give me a 25. That was a good set. Workout done. I had a good workout. Kayla looks like an upset camper. You doing all right? Yeah, I'm pretty fucking hungry. I needed that workout though. I was not my best self, I would say, prior. Feeling a little bit better, feeling a little bit more like better rhyme. But one thing I was gonna talk to you guys about, it was from, I had a call with my guy Luke earlier, who recently got on, and he's trying to build up his brand and self-fitness coaching. He's got a really good transformation. He's lost 100 pounds, but he's been struggling a bit with the content. He did buy somebody, a lot of you guys know, mentorship course, and it helped him out a decent amount, but he really needed more one-on-one. And something we talked about today was, you know, being an influencer first, then a business owner second. Because his struggle is he just doesn't have an audience, and all of his content and everything he's doing is hyper-focused on trying to sell, and that's just why he isn't growing. But he's got 2,000 followers, and like, you need attention, you need awareness, you need to be known in order to make money. 2,000 followers might get you a couple of sales, but it's not going to make you 10 grand a month, bro. And people out there will say, like, oh, you know, I made X amount with 3,000 to 5,000 followers. It's like, you forget about the thousands of YouTube subscribers you also had, which I would consider one YouTube subscriber equal to like 10 Instagram subs. And so like, it's good marketing, but it also deceives people. Like, I know Ari, he's one of my clients. He did like 8.5 with 3,500 followers. That was only like 3 clients, and he was also growing during that time. You know, he was like on his road to 10,000 followers, so he was actively growing. Where I see a lot of guys, they're just not actively growing because they were told just do this, just sell. But if you look at anybody who's really making money and anybody who's doing it really well in the industry, they always grew a brand first. They grew an audience first. They became somebody first, and then they sold something, which is really important. I mean, yeah, you can definitely make some money with a smaller audience and stuff like that, but I mean, I want to make money long term, not really short. And that's why I'm even focusing more on bodybuilding, because it's what I love, and I know it's what will build my brand too. You know, the brand is what's most important. So I told him, like, focus on just being an influencer. Literally. Like, focus on just showing your transformation. Focus on the content that's gonna, like, pretty much go viral. In addition to continue this other stuff that provides, like, real value and, you know, hit some pain points. But focus on that right now with the position you're in. Once you start to grow, once you start to gain more followers, then you can transition just a little, 100%. But there's periods for everything. You gotta know if you need to grow right now, if you need to nurture right now, or if you need to heavily convert right now. Know how to do each time. But the best case scenario is that you don't need money from social media, because when you need it, it's pretty hard to get it. But if you don't need it, you can spend time building something. That's when you actually get it. That's why a lot of you guys shouldn't wait to want to finally make money online before you start building something. Like, just do it now. Start building it now. Because, like, building a social media, it's all about consistently posting and time and attention. It's uploading a little and then doing it for a long time. That's it. And that's what helped out a lot of my clients who have done well, is literally telling them to just be an influencer more. Like, focus on the content that's going viral. Literally just focus more on that. Because, like, at the end of the day, if you get more views and a pretty decent system, like I'm talking like content funnel, it's pretty easy to make money. All right, these guys, they already know what VSLs are. They already know how to use the stories. They already know how to outbound people and text people. But then they're typically just missing the actual amount of influence they need to have. And so we just double down on that, and it changes everything. All right, we made it to the airport. We're going to Austin. It's currently 7 o'clock. And TSA was actually pretty easy. There's a lot of stuff in the news that's hours long, but the guy at the fucking TSA, click, just passing everything, bro. He did not care. We're about to board the flight. And get to Austin. Get there late, wake up early, got a call in the morning, gotta go view some houses, so it's gonna be good. Oh, guys, we made it to Texas. Pretty tired. I'm exhausted. We're an hour behind now, but it's like 11 for us, but it's like 10 here. Got to the Airbnb, which is really nice, actually. I love most homes in Texas. Some of them, like some of the, I like what they do here. Things are bigger. The ceilings are tall. The floors feel nice. These stairs right here. Those are some good stairs, I'll be honest with you. Well, I like them. Now we got food on the way. We're gonna stuff our faces, then absolutely crash out. I gotta get up at probably 6:30 or 7 to get ready to take this call. And then we're gonna go have a day. I was texting my boy Alec on the plane, asking about Austin and what he thinks. And he got me to think deep. He was like, Austin's cool, but really, when it comes down to moving, man, you just gotta ask yourself, is this a place that's gonna help me grow physically, mentally, and spiritually, or stuff like that, right? And I was like, that's interesting. I haven't thought about it exactly that way. I was just like, where's a good city I can get some grass? I also like, the seasons and the gyms and the other people are at. And it got me thinking, I'm like, that's actually why I want to leave Miami. Because I'm like, I've gotten what I've wanted to get there, right? In terms of like the hustle, the business, the mindset. But then I just felt like I haven't been growing there. So I got to take what I learned there and go to a different place and apply myself in a different way and learn other things now. So that's what we're going to be looking for. All right, I'm exhausted. Catch you guys tomorrow. All right, boys, good morning. It is 8:56 Texas time. Just took a walk over to the gas station, got myself some water, energy drink, and now we're about to hop on a call with Coach Leo. He needs some help. Things aren't going well. I guess he's hired 4 mentors, and for the past 8 months, pretty much has gotten 0 new clients, which I don't believe, which is crazy. And he has a following, I'll show you this guy. Check this out. 116,000 followers, but he does have a LinkedIn in his bio, so I possibly know the system he's running. Probably gonna help him out, but we gotta hop on the call and actually see here really quick. So we'll let you know how it goes after. All right, we just crushed the sales call, signed him up. Good morning. But yeah, we just signed Leo up. He needed a lot of help. So time to get him out in the process, get things rolling. Should be really good. He's over in Dubai, seems like a good guy. So I'm excited about that. Always love new clients. And of course, love getting paid. Now it's 10:30, so we gotta get ready and go check out houses. I got you an energy drink.
Really?
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, let's get to it. All right, just pulled up to the first spot. It looks pretty good out here. Check this out.
Oh, there's a cat.
Woo! Yeah?
Oh.
Kitty cat?
And a swan?
That looks really nice.
Yeah.
Like the driveway, it's all a brand new build. Neighborhood's still a little not catched up, but this looks beautiful, so let's find the realtor and get inside. We had a nice Uber drive here. Nice person to meet, so I like it so far, and it's beautiful out right now. It's way better weather than Miami, honestly. Look at that kitchen. That thing is massive. See all that? Woo! That's beautiful. Nice pantry. Wow. Can fit a whole bunch of stuff in there. Yeah, check this out back here. What do you think about that?
I like it.
Put a TV up. Couch out there. All right, we gotta look at the rest. All right, so here's the downstairs bedroom, it looks like. So this was the kitchen right there. Then we come over in here, we got like a little setup, I don't know, another little washroom, which is really cool. And then here's this bedroom. This is nice and big. Windows, and then check this out. Big old closet.
I smell more.
Oh, well, big old closet. Bathroom. Got the shower, sink, bathtub. Really nice spot for that. That's sweet. All right, so this is what happens when you come upstairs. There's the whole stairway, it's pretty cool. Got a cool little room right here to the right. Then you walk down the hallway and get another little bedroom. Cool closet right there. Here's the bathroom. Pretty cool. Shower. And then the other bedroom right here. So it's pretty sick. I just don't know what to do with all this space. A lot of things you could do possibly. So here's the outside of things. Got a cool little patio you guys saw. What do you call those things? A fan up there. You can mount a TV, fireplace. And you got the whole backyard. Game of darts, which is pretty cool. Yeah, this spot is really cool. Let me know what you guys think down below. I mean, this spot right here would be really chill. Really good spot to record content and shit like that. Get like a couch set up right there and, you know, some lights and stuff. Be a really cool spot to live stream or do content. All right, we pulled up to a food spot called Rivalry Kitchen and Bar. First off, really sick vibe. Second off, the food's looking really good. We got a big ass pretzel, but check out this vibe here. Oh, yeah, it's pretty sick. There's that big ass pretzel. We're in downtown Austin now, though. We're gonna explore it. I'm loving it down here. It's cool. It's a vibe. Which one? Oh, that one. Oh, am I eating it? Oh, yeah. That's good. Really good. Yeah. I love this place. It's really fucking cool. I'll let you know how the rest of the food is here. No words.
I stole your pickles again.
Just good. What the fuck? Why do you keep stealing my pickles?
I like pickles.
This girl and her pickles. Wrap, burger, fries, pretzel. All valid as fuck. Alright, so we just went and checked out the house. Totally forgot to pull this thing up, but I did record on my phone. We'll pop that up really quick. Do this thing. Wow.
Yeah.
Damn. What did I missed it. And now we're getting food at In-N-Out. I already ate my 2 burgers. And we got little leftovers right here. Yum, 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 yum. In-N-Out's great though. I like that house a lot. I like it more than the other.
Fresh potatoes.
It's definitely like, it doesn't have the masculine look the other one has. You know, the other one has like a really dark theme to it, a dark look, a masculine look, which is really nice. But the layout of this one, I like it way better. I like where it's at too. It's like, the coolest part about it is like all the houses around it are nice. The last house, that has like more of the masculine look, like the neighborhood's not as nice. And then it has like a park around there too, so like places you can walk, which I think is great for like prep and getting your daily steps in. What?
You're gonna have to cut something out of there.
Cut what out of there?
You're gonna hear me in the background of that clip going, fresh potatoes. Potatoes on the inside.
Here's a kid, yo.
I don't know. Sometimes
But-
I just be saying shit when I see it.
Oh yeah. Well, my kid's having a meltdown, so we gotta go.
Wow.
Alright, we are now at Korean barbecue. Right after the gym. Had a pretty good workout. Got a really good pump, felt really good. Just had a good call with Ari too. He just called me up out of nowhere, which was nice, but Korean barbecue! I've never had Korean barbecue before. Can you believe that? Can you believe that?
Culture.
Can you believe that? That's insane. So I'm about to try it out for the first time. I was like, raw meat. She's like, you cook it. I'm like, I cook it? Oh, okay. So I kind of show you the food when it gets out here, but going home, back to Miami tomorrow. actually sad to go back. I want to stay here. It's still chill. My nervous system feels good. Now, I do love Miami. I'm going to be locked in, but I go overboard with, like, being locked in there. Forget to eat, train, and shit like that. So I'm super happy to actually make the move. Even, like, when Ari was talking to me, he's like, I think it's going to be really good for you. So, yeah, it's going to be great. We got an overwhelming response on my DMs at the moment about Austin, I guess. Check this out. Got some of the clients in there. We got Luke. Even my guy Check said that shit was fire. Russ, Swole Cole, a whole bunch of other people inside of here. Yeah. If you ever wonder what my DMs look like, this is what it looks like. This is all in the past 5 hours. All past today. Yeah. Pretty hectic. That's what it takes to run an online business. What? You about to feed me?
No, I'm still cooking.
Oh.
This is my kitchen. Shh.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, just got back home from Austin, Texas this morning, and I got approved for the place I'm going to be moving to. I'll show you guys that once we actually get there. I want to keep it a little bit of a surprise at the moment for everybody. But I brought you along to like the 2 places I really liked, and I picked out one of them. And I'm super excited. You know, it's going to be nothing like Miami. It's going to be quite quiet out there. Both of these houses are pretty far out there. They're like 25 minutes from the city. So it's going to be quiet, but I've come to find out that isolation is really what I love most. You know, of course I need those times where I go to the city, I connect, but I find I do my best during isolation. And Miami taught me a lot of things. It really did help me become a better person in certain areas. But now I know for 2026, it is time to get quiet. It's time to really focus. It's time to cut out the distractions and really put together the grand vision I personally have in mind for myself. And so this year has been great in Miami. I'm glad you guys have been along for the journey. If you've been watching, if you're new here, well, I hope you enjoy it. And well, this next journey is going to be even more exciting because I just know a lot of great things are going to come out of this. I really do. You know, I may not have the Miami lifestyle, but it doesn't matter because, you know, at the end of the day, you are what's most important. When it comes to the social media game, when it comes to building a brand, when it comes to running an online business, you are what sells. Not where you live, not what you own. You are the face of the brand. You are what sells. And so I know putting myself in this spot where I have no distractions is going to be greatly beneficial to just become who I need to become. But let's talk about why I'm moving out of here. You know, I told you at the beginning of this video, I would tell you at the end why I'm moving out of here. And it's pretty plain and simple, man. It's pretty plain and simple. Miami's always been a dream of mine ever since I was 18 years old. I wanted to move here. And I got here and I loved it. I really did. It helped me become really good at business. It really did change me for the better in certain ways. It showed me what I'm truly capable of as well, because there's been those days where I'll work for 12, 16 hours straight, hit the gym, sleep 5-6 hours, and do that on repeat for weeks straight. And it really did put my back up against the wall to push myself to a whole other level. It helped me build a team and build a great business and just become a better man is the best way to put it. I've had to manage a lot of things while doing, you know, I'm talking like managing business, managing relationships, managing just your health in general as well. Like having to manage all those 3 things at the same time, like it builds great characteristics. And so that's definitely what I did, because it's such a high-paced environment. You really do have to become a high-level individual in order to just even live here, man, like really. But, you know, over the past couple of months, I've been finding that I just don't feel like there's anything left for me in Miami. Like, yeah, there's levels to go. I could be the guy who gets the fucking Lamborghinis, the SVJs, and blah, 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 and conquers Miami, but I mean, to me, that's not really purposeful. You know, some people that's extremely purposeful, and there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, I love materialistic shit. I will forever do it. Once I get the new crib, I'm definitely, I got a cool car I want to get in mine, you know? I love that shit, but it's not the pinnacle for me. And for some people, it's the pinnacle. And those, like, Miami attracts a lot of those people. Like I said, there's nothing wrong with that, but it's just not me. what I envision most, and this is a practice me and my business partner use a lot, is like, where are we going to be in 10 years? Really, what's the vision you're working towards? What's that unique vision God gave you? Because he gave you that for a reason. You need to execute on that. And you need to follow, like, your own original vision and not somebody else's. And well, mine is, I want to become the best man possible, the best leader for other men. And I want to do that through becoming a really great bodybuilder. And I'll be honest, like, Miami for me is not a great place to bodybuild. There's too many distractions. My mind's all over the place. I just can't focus on what I need to, like I can focus on what I need to get done, but balancing multiple different things, it's a little bit harder. You know, I find myself struggling to sometimes think here, really, because there's just so much going on. And so I kind of lose my brain points a lot faster. Where if I know I'm in an isolated spot where it's a little bit chiller of an environment, and I don't want to say less pressure, you know, because it kind of sounds like bitch, but because I still apply the pressure to me, but less just like social pressure, the best way to put it. I'm really able to focus and delay my gratification. Here, it almost feels like you got to kind of go after the instant gratification things to kind of keep up. But I like to delay my gratification. I like to take months and even years to achieve certain things. And so I need that slower paced environment to do that, where just there's like no distractions around, right? And I know that's what this new spot will give me. And that's a big thing. That's really probably one of the biggest things, is I just feel this calling where it's a time in my life where I have to, you know, remove the distractions, remove the people, and get isolated is the best way to put it. But yeah, I just know what the vision I have in mind is not congruent for Miami. That's the biggest thing. It's not congruent for Miami. I love this place. I have nothing wrong with that. I think it's fucking great, bro. It's absolutely great. I'm so glad I came here, and you should definitely come here for like a year. 100%. I think you should live in Miami for a year. It will do great things to you, all right? But I don't think it's an end-all be-all here. I really don't. I think it's a great place to build yourself up, and I feel like I've achieved what I want to achieve here. And I've been kind of waking up with this feeling of like this loss of enthusiasm for what I love most. And it's not because I've lost my enthusiasm for what I love most, but it's because where I'm currently at in life, I've kind of plateaued. And so what that takes is a change of an environment. You need a change in an environment to reignite that flame, to empower your next mission in life is the best way to put it. And as my vision has changed, my environment needs to change as well. All right, I came to Miami, I conquered the money, I conquered the business, I did what I wanted to do. But now my vision has changed, and I want to go another way. I want to become even a better business owner there. Like, I want to do the 100K months while becoming a pro, right? But I don't want to sacrifice one for the other. The vision I have in mind for my business is I want to figure out how to make as much money as possible by providing as much value to people as possible, while still also having abundant amount of time to focus on my own personal development and my own lead in life. Where I feel like a lot of people here just kind of sacrifice one for the other. Really. It's like all in on this thing or all in on that thing. You know, it's like they can't really progress in both at the same time. And I want to do both. It's a hard feat to accomplish, and that's why I need to get isolated. That's why I need no distractions. But there's really nobody inspirational I look up to here anymore. And so I gotta go become my own inspiration now. I gotta go walk a lonely journey that's never been walked before. And I already know that the sense of loneliness will come in during this journey. I can already tell it will. But I just know it's what I need. I really do. In addition to that, I've been truly realizing that boys chase richness, men chase wealth. There's a whole different mindset from what I've seen in Austin to what I see here. When I was talking to the realtor over in Austin, it was a woman. She was talking about like investment investment properties and how she'll hold them for 3 years and make 90 grand at each one of them and blah blah blah. And I was like, these people are so much smarter with their money. Like, they put their money into things that aren't super flashy but really create them wealth. Where here, it's like what generally people do, and I truly believe that you will become a product of your environment, is they focus on the flashy things, the instant gratification things. It's like they put their money into liabilities, not to assets. And there's some people who do buy assets, 100%, right? But I want to build true wealth. I don't care about being the guy with the coolest fucking cars, the coolest watch, or the fucking, I'm the guy who hit $500K a month. I want to be the guy who, like, has real wealth. And so I want to be more smart with the money I'm making and put it into things that are going to set me up long term, 20, 30, 40 years down the road, to become a multi-millionaire. Like, actually have true wealth versus just looking like you have wealth. You know, so I've kind of matured in that mindset as well. I think a lot of what people do out here is great. You know, I think it's cool. Chase cool things when you're young. You're only young once, 100%. But once again, I look at my 10-year vision. Where would I be in 10 years? Well, I want to have investment properties. I want to have a big stock portfolio. I want to build brands. And inside that vision, it's not like how inflated can I make my lifestyle. It's how well can I actually play in this game of creating wealth. It's the biggest thing. Because what I come to also realize the past couple of months is kind of how selfish I've been. I've been a little bit selfish with the money I've made. I bought a car for myself, a nice one. I got the $10,000 a month penthouse, nice vacation. But I haven't been able to provide to others the way I want to provide to others. Not only in a sense of time, but also in the sense of money. I want to be able to retire my parents. If I can give them even $5,000 a month, like, that will change their life forever. And I could be in a spot to do that, but it's still not the best decision. So why not, like, cut the expenses? Why not play the long-term game? And why not also be more selfless? Why not put this money I'm making more to a better cause, is the best way to put it. Of course I want to buy cool shit, bro. I'll never lose that, but I'll never lose that. But once you get into running one of these businesses to, like, a really high level, it takes a lot of energy out of you. And then once you start to spend that money you're making with all the energy you're putting into it on things that are selfish, it starts to kind of become empty once again. And so I ask myself, well, what's fulfilling to me? What's really fulfilling to me is, first off, positive influence. Positive influence is most important. And not positive influencing like, oh, this is how cool my lifestyle is. Positive influence in a regard like I have a whole bunch of time to really give to people, to make better content, to improve myself. Because no matter how much shit I buy, it's not going to improve anyone else's life. It's not. What will actually improve somebody else's life is having the time to sit down and read a book for an hour. Having the time to go try to become an IFBB pro and then maybe make it to the Olympia one day. Having the time to take an hour walk and really think and how can I solve these problems that men are facing. Having the time to make a YouTube video every single day. That's what will really influence other people in a positive way. Not the lifestyle. The lifestyle will market it, but it will not influence people in a positive way. And so I want that time. I want to become a better influence. I also want to put myself in a position to fully retire my parents and set myself up with long-term wealth. That's really a lot of my thoughts behind it as to why I'm doing it. I feel like I'm just maturing. I feel like I'm moving on to a next level in life. I feel like I've gotten what I want to get here, and I'm ready for the next chapter. So 2026 is going to be great. We have a lot of things in mind that we're going to do. We're going to really do our best to provide the best education, the best resources to help beginner influencers and fitness coaches gain the first 10,000 followers, 20, whatever it may be, and sign their first client. I want to give as much shit away as possible to help anybody out there sign the first high-ticket client. And then I want to make my program as best as possible to help people grow their business to 10K, and then another program to grow their business to 10 to 20 to 30. Or I should say go from 10 to 20 and 30, and eventually even teach people how to go to 40 and 50. That's the vision I have in mind, and I know I need less distractions. I know I need more time. I know I need to get isolated as possible to make that happen. So we're moving out here at the end of December, moving over to Austin last week of December, ready to start the New Year's off there and ready to get after it. My goals for 2026 are going to become, I want to become an IFBB pro. That's the biggest thing. I want to go pro in classic physique. I want to make $100,000 every single month consistently. I want to do that in a way where I don't have to take sales calls anymore. And the way I'm going to do that is provide so much value in the front end that I'm already getting people to make money with my free shit that they're ready to invest without even having to hop on a call with me. Because I see how a lot of fitness coaches and even people like myself, how a lot of fitness coaches are running their business, how a lot of mentors are teaching people to run their business is like they're just making a 9 to 9. They're leaving a 9 to 5 and working that 9 to 9. And there's a part where you have to do that, but I want to figure out how to bring it to the next level. I want to help fitness coaches run a business that makes them 10 to 30 grand a month without having to take a single sales call and not spend much time on the shit they don't like and focus on what they do like. Because I used to just love having my entire day to making content and improving myself. And it was like cool, I was making 3 to 5 grand a month. It was okay, but I want to do that in a way where I can make 20, 30, 40, 50. Well, I'm already doing that, but help other people do that in a way where they can make 20, 30, 40, 50 a month, while not having to sacrifice their self-improvement, what they love most, to make that happen is the best way to put it. So that's the vision I have in mind for 2026. It's all I'm focused on. So I'm going to bring you guys along for the journey. We're going to really increase the posting over here on YouTube soon as well, especially once I make the move. It takes a little bit hit of the ego from what people are saying in the comments and stuff like that to make the move, but I know at the end of the day, the real ones understand why. They understand I want to do this to provide more value, to put myself in a better spot to really give instead of just focusing on receiving for my own personal desires is the best way to put it. Because none of this shit, it doesn't make you happy. What makes you happy is seeing your clients crush it, leave their job, make a lot of money, seeing your parents happy, not having to have them worry, and just being in a really good emotional spot is the best way to put it. And also having more time to build brands I've been wanting to build. I've been wanting to build a fucking supplement brand forever. I just haven't had time. I've had the supplements for like 7 months. I just haven't had time to put it together. And so that's the whole objective. Hope you guys enjoyed this vlog so far. If you did, if you don't follow me, make sure you drop a subscribe. If you did, drop this a like. And drop a comment down below. What do you think about this move? I want to hear your personal opinions. And also, what are your goals for 2026? I want to get to know that as well. Drop them down below. It'd be a good spot to kind of drop your goals, and we can come back in a year and kind of look at it. But yeah, boys, I appreciate y'all. I'll catch y'all soon.